Welcome back, Bog Nation. Bebo here, and you're watching Bebo Plays. Join us today as we jump back into the wizarding world. Hogwarts Legacy. We're gonna do some wizarding stuff today. As soon as we figure out what the heck we were doing when we left. Guess we're gonna go talk to Ominous at the catacombs.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Probably not.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You were right. I do regret casting Imperio. I hope you can forgive me.
Our focus now needs to be Sebastian. He's in trouble. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Revelio. Revelio. Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the Great Room.
Lumos.
Confringo!
Confringo! Tego! Stupefy!
There weren't this many Inferi before!
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. Then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. I need to find a safe way across. Tego! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Repair it. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. T-bone bridge complete. Confringo! Avada! Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucio! Confringo! Confringo! How many Inferi are there? Revelio. Confringo! The Inferi. They're everywhere. Bombarda! Crucio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! 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 Bombarda! Crucio! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarda! Confringo! 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 Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. need to find a way up that ledge. There's Sebastian. Lumos. Confringo! Revelio.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian!
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't!
The relic!
You'll pay for this!
The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That's relic. Save Anne.
Stupefy!
Levio!
Confringo!
You're supposed to protect us!
I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Send us!
Stupefy! Avada! Crucio!
Blade shields!
Mr. Salad, stop!
How dare you! You're no friend of mine! Sorry, it ain't done.
Stupefy! Finger! Avada!
Levio!
Confringo! Finger! Avada!
Confringo!
Crucio!
Levio!
Tego! Stupefy! Confringo!
Now you've gone too far.
Finger!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Top Ringo!
Crucio! Confringo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo! Finger! Avada! Crucio! Confringo!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian! Hold on!
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian,
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Someone sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
If only Ranrock were here to see that.
Why do I always end up on patrol? Revelio. A veritable gem in the Highlands, Maranream. Oh, that naughty boy runs after anything.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale? That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Can never have enough stock. That's what I say. Thank you for stopping by.
I should investigate.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Confringo!
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a Graphorn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a Graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Okay, fam, give me just a moment. I'm gonna run to the little robot's room. I'll be right back. Alright. Lord of the Shore.
I tell you this, Hogwarts.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied...
That was a good haul.
This must be the place. Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself. Weaker by now. I need your help, friend.
Faster!
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Tiger!
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
You're embarrassing. Rookwoods don't. You will pay for that.
No need to race now, my friend.
Time to go a little quicker.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
We're dragging. Slow. Perhaps you ought to give up.
Time for you all to clear out.
Where's that goblin? That's a display. Thought you had me there.
Slow down now. There we go. No need to race now, my friend. Slow down now. There we go.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganlock, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? They won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! life.
The caverns below Hogwarts where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
There's trouble afoot.
Plenty of spoils in Cambridge. Never disappoints.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's and Ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
Arranshire isn't worth...
When you have a place like this, you can blame a girl for
Avada Kedavra! Confringo! Avada! Take it! Stupefy!
Can't hold out forever. You're still going to get out of this alive.
Let's talk, faithful ways! Bring on! Take it!
That's the best you can do. Novice luck. You will pay for your deeds.
Not
I want to look up.
Oh, what's going on? You're right. Bombarda! Did I hurt you? Tiger! Learned that in first year, did ya? Reducto! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Avada Kedavra! Fringo!
Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
Revelio. Confringo.
Where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Revelio. Lumos.
Confringo.
This can't be it. Must be a way through. Lumos.
Confringo. Bombada. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa.
Lumos.
Confringo. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa.
There we go.
Which in Belcroft?
Ashwinders. These coins must have come from Miss Coffey's Niffler.
Confringo.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Bombada.
Expulsion!
Get over here, you insolent child!
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath. Is that the best you can do? Where did you go, coward?
Petrificus totalis! What shall you do now?
Finite!
Avada Kedavra!
I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler. Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio. Treasure. That Niffler's certain. The trail.
Confringo!
Didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. Quite the impressive fighter, aren't you? But now you've met your match, I'm afraid. You're the one who really...
Revelio.
Scared yourself for that. I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff. We've been looking.
More Ashwinders.
Avada Kedavra! Confringo! Avada! Confringo! Show yourself!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eye?
Expulso! I see you better.
Confringo! Tango!
Pathetic.
Is that the best you got?
Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Incendio! Flash of inspiration.
Bombarda! Confringo!
You weaken
quickly.
Fringo!
You've made a grave mistake. You're going to regret that. You can't hold out forever. Is that all?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
I've seen you use Expelliarm. You're the one who used Expelliarm, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend. Pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Revelio.
Where did you go, coward?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I've seen your...
What's that? Better have a look.
What a dreadful one. Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself. Arresto Memento. Revelio. Revelio. What's this? Some sort of treasure map? Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacier. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Jesus.
Revelio. Oh, can I get my hands on that Niffler? Settle yourself. Never realized how tiring it can be to capture a Niffler. Revelio. Arresting momentum. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. My poor Rococo. Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
It wasn't easy battling Ashwinders and finding a Niffler in that house. I've earned a reward.
Oh, of course. I didn't realize you'd done all that. That was a lot of work. Anything for my precious baby. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out. Thank you for stopping by.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try to kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
How remarkable. I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all. Perhaps it has to do with the light and darkness.
Let's go! Let's go!
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Terrifying filing. How about you take your scam bullshit and go to someone else's stream? Sounds like a plan. Thanks, man. Have a great day.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
You think?
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Huh. Could you give me a little better hints? Okay, let me check Google, see what Google has to say about the hints.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Well, that's not helping.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Give me just a moment, fam. I'm gonna run to the little robot's room while I think about this.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. Here. Did it!
Got it.
Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio.
That was not an easy puzzle for Bebo.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Lumos! Confringo! I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through? Confringo!
Lumos.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Levioso. Confringo.
Of course. How clever.
Revelio.
Look at this place.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot to come your
What was that?
Not Doran. That's for certain.
Nothing more than luck.
Expelliarmus.
Ready your wands. The fight.
The lamb returns. Back on the wall. But nothing. Not sticking around like a pennywig. No else to be toyed with.
Time to teach someone a lesson! Confringo!
What have you done? Rookwoods don't go down easy. What have you done? That was a mistake.
Confringo.
Fringo!
Reducto!
Back the Moorite.
Incendia!
Here I find you! Let him!
Ah, there you are!
Stupid plant! Confringo!
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
It's fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought against your kind. I am glad to believe this. I now believe whatever Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divine have not yet come to pass.
Come on with the friggin' spell already. Thank you.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the snitchers.
Revelio.
On another adventure, are we?
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Uh-oh.
Try to make this too easy for me. Take us!
Rookwoods don't go.
A lamb to the slaughter. I won't let No! You will pay for your deed.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Going to get out of this alive. You've made a great. I think you lucky. Huh? You're going to regret that. That's the best you can do. Try not to make this too easy for me. I'll make you wish you were back at school. Ah, how delightful. No. Novice luck. I've never seen such magic. You will pay. Huh? You've made a grave mistake. Huh?
You should have joined me.
Avada Kedavra!
Well done for a child.
Ha! Another pitiful beast caught in my
You'll regret this for the rest of your...
Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Confringo!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Revelio.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Okay, fam, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and hanging out with us. We will catch you in a couple of days when we hit the final repository. Until then, everybody stay lifted, fam.